Same on the outside, better on the inside. And now with new magical controls. That's how I can describe LG's new flagship. Hi, I'm Michael Josh, you're watching Gadget Match, and we're here in Barcelona for Mobile World Congress. As always, the first smartphone announced at the show is from LG. This is our LG G8 ThinQ Hands On. When you first look at the new LG G8, it's pretty clear that it comes from the LG G series line, side by side with the G7, and you'll notice a strong resemblance. Up front, there's still a notch, a small chin, and an otherwise edge-to-edge display, curved outer and inner corners, and a tall and narrow form factor. Its back too is very similar: reflective Gorilla Glass, rounded edges that give you a comfy grip, and a circular fingerprint sensor. Even the button and port layout is identical: power button and micro SD plus nano SIM card tray on the right, volume buttons and Google Assistant trigger on the left, and if you're wondering what this is, it helps maintain pressure and ensures the phone keeps its IP68 water and dust resistance rating. On the bottom of the phone, a headphone jack, USB-C port, and speaker grills. Same, right? Well, not quite. If you look closely, there are some minor and major changes. Like, notice how the rear cameras are now flushed against the phone's back and not protruding. Up front, on the notch, notice a selfie camera, and beside that, the earpiece is missing. Yep, that's because the entire display is now a speaker diaphragm. All you have to do is lift up your phone to your ears as normal, and you can hear the person on the other end of the call. The display speaker, so to speak, works with the down-firing speakers on the bottom of a phone for a stereo effect. Speaking of, this is the first time we've seen an OLED panel on an LG G series phone. Take a look at this teaser from the movie Frozen 2. Even if the scene is dark, colors are rich, and dynamic range is good. Hidden in this space is something they're calling a Z camera, which is a TOF or time of flight camera, and it enables many new features. There's 3D face recognition, which is a more secure version of Android's face unlock system. There's also something called Hand ID, which uses vein recognition technology. Yep, you heard me. Apparently, hemoglobin in the blood absorbs infrared light. So using sensors, they can actually read the unique line patterns on your palm. So if you wave your palm in front of your phone, it can unlock. There's still a fingerprint sensor on the rear, but reps from LG tell me that Hand ID is even more secure. The Z camera enables other touchless controls, like being able to rotate your wrists to increase music or video volume, or an air swipe to answer or reject a call. Both have LG's ThinQ Camera AI that detects scenes and objects and adjusts images correspondingly. There's also a new night view mode, which combines 10 different images of differing exposures for supposedly better low-light shots. We shot our hands on during the day, so we were unfortunately not able to test out this feature. What we did test out was video bokeh, which allows you to apply the same background blur for your portraits to videos. The LG G8 ThinQ will run on Snapdragon's 855 processor, will come with 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, and will be powered by a 3500 mAh battery with Quick Charge 3.0. Here at MWC, LG also announced the V50. Yep, that same smartphone usually announced in the latter half of the year. That phone will be LG's first 5G smartphone, and it will come to 2 markets initially, Korea and the US. It will be available on Sprint in the US later this spring. We were not able to shoot the V50, but here are some highlights. And that was our LG G8 ThinQ Hands On. For more videos from MWC 2019, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that bell icon so that you get notified as soon as we post a new video, and I promise you, many more will be coming today. Follow us on social media for all the fun stuff, and as always, make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. From here in Barcelona, Spain, I'm Michael Josh. ThinQ for dropping by.